How to install an under-sink kit with your ionizer. For the purpose of this demonstration, we're using an Athena ionizer. Your model may be different, but the instructions will still apply. The under-sink kit comes with the faucet with the hoses attached, the T-valve adapter or angle stop adapter, the top spout adapter, and the acidic outlet adapter. If your under-sink kit is for a Vesta, your top spout adapter and your acidic adapter may look different, like these. The first step is to install your faucet. You may be able to use an existing hole, like for a soap dispenser, or you may have to have a hole cut to accommodate the faucet at your sink. Once you have the hole ready, you will remove the nut and the large washer, then pass the hoses through the hole, seat the faucet at the counter with the trim ring and gasket on the top. Then you'll reinstall the large washer and the nut onto the faucet. They'll be underneath the counter. You'll tighten this to secure the faucet. The next step is to install the T-valve adapter into the cold water line. The instructions for installing the T-valve and the faucet are explained in detail in the instructions that come with the kit. Once they're installed, the next step is to install the adapter fittings on the ionizer. The top spout adapter may need Teflon tape. You can wrap some Teflon tape clockwise around the threads, then install the adapter to the top spout of the machine by screwing the adapter into the top spout. Do this by hand instead of with a wrench, so as to not over-tighten the top spout adapter and damage the top spout. Once that's installed, you will need to install the acidic adapter. This is on the bottom of the ionizer at the acidic outlet. When installing the adapter, be sure to brace the outlet with your other hand. It takes a little pressure to get the acidic adapter onto the outlet elbow. So while you press the adapter on there, be sure to brace the elbow with your other hand to prevent damage. Once those adapters are installed, you're ready to connect your tubing. The blue tube is connected to the cold water line. This is to supply the cold water up to the faucet valve. This will connect into the angle stop adapter that was already installed in your cold water line. This valve will be off, in the off position, or should be in the off position like this, when you are doing the installation. In case you need to disconnect any of these tubes, remember you will need to press the collet or ring that's around the opening while you pull the tube out. Press the collet in with one hand while pulling the tubing out with the other. And when installing the tubing, make sure to insert the tube all the way into the fitting, then give it a little tug to make sure it's secure. The green hose is the hose that brings the water from the faucet to your ionizer. This attaches to the tap inlet connector on your ionizer, pressing the tubing into the fitting just as we did with the cold water line adapter. The red tube is the acidic line that brings the acidic water from your ionizer up to the faucet spout. This attaches to the adapter that we already installed at the acidic outlet on the ionizer. The clear tube is the alkaline tube that brings the alkaline water from your ionizer up to the spout on the faucet. This attaches to the top spout adapter that we already installed on the top spout of the ionizer. Press the tubing all the way into the fitting. Once all the tubes are connected, you will then make sure to turn on your ionizer using the power switch on the back of the ionizer. Then make sure to turn the valve on the front counterclockwise to the fully open position. Next, you will want to open the valve at the cold water connection under the sink. Again, this is the off position. Turning the valve like this will open the valve, allowing water to flow up to the faucet. Turn this valve to the open position. Now, turn on the valve at the faucet and give the water time to go through the tubing and the filters in the ionizer before it starts coming out the spouts on the faucet. If the filters in the ionizer are new, let the water run for 1 to 2 minutes until the water runs clear. If the filters are not new, you would still want to let the water run for a minute just to rinse out the inside of the faucet. You can then change the settings on your ionizer under the counter to the setting you prefer. Your installation is complete. Enjoy your water.